Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahshua, Ba'ashem, Harakah, Kudash. Double honors unto the elder apostles, great no son, well, Shalom to the whole four elect. Um, this is news and prophecy news update. Just want to update on some information. And as far as this event that unfolded over by up north near Liverpool, and how it's very convenient um, for the present things that are going on, all right, in terms of with Labour just being voted into government, and one of their big um, policies is to do with immigration, all right, and it's like the table's been shaking ever since they've come into power, all right. So I'm gonna read this article through it, just pick up little pieces and break it down through the scriptures. So the headline is from BBC.co.uk. Two children dead, a man injured in dance workshop. Spoke to me. Two children have been killed and nine injured, six critically in a ferocious knife attack at the children's dance workshop. Two adults are also in a critical condition after being stabbed as they tried to protect the children at the Taylor Swift themed event on Hart Street in Southport, Merseyside, police said. A 17-year-old boy from Banks in Lancashire, 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 has been arrested on suspicion of murder and attempted murder. Hmm. Didn't know they were that close to each other. Because I'm sorry, Lancashire is up in Yorkshire and Liverpool's a bit south of it. But hey, I'd have to check the maps after the fact. So it says police said the motivation for the attack was unclear, but it was not being treated as terror related. It does seem a bit off, right? This guy seems like a Manchurian candidate, basically, because there's literally no reason. I mean, it's a Jake, all right. What they say, well, could be but he's 17 from Rwanda, all right, and his parents were born here. I mean, his parents moved here as asylum seekers or immigrants, but he was born and raised here. So this is a bit, left field, but you know, let's wait and see where it is. And his name apparently is Muslim, so it's already set, a lot of emotion in that sense. Because another thing that happened over here, and the context is important. There was a video of so-called police brutality of a man on the floor that was tased to the floor, getting his head kicked, stamped, and then a knee dropped on his head, I believe, or his back. And that's all the footage that came out. And it looked fucked up. And there was an uproar, a little bit of an uproar because of that. Then they showed another video where the same guy that got threw down, and there was a couple people there showing them wilding out and just basically hacking it, touching up the officers, giving them a couple, stiff ones in the face. And then one of the officers is a female. All right, they basically just saw red and just topped them all up. And then after the fact, you got tased and everything like that. So they even released a statement, and it was around the same. Well, it's not the same area, same region up north, Manchester. So they basically, the police put out a statement saying he broke a female officer's nose, blah blah blah. So there's a bit of an uproar because of that. And then you had Tommy Robinson have a march as well, which he's like a far right um, spokesperson, and he galvanized all those people on that side to go out on the streets in union of, I think they call it uniting the kingdom. All right, so That happened the weekend just gone. All right. So all those tensions are, mounting up, and then something like this is bringing it to a fever pitch. They basically started rioting over in Stockport and saying, "Get the immigrants out," kind of thing. So you say one witness described the scene as horrendous. Said they had never seen anything like it. The King and the Prime Minister led tributes to the victims, offering their heartfelt condolences to those affected. Merseyside police declared a major incident after receiving emergency calls at 11:47 British summertime on what was full week what was the first full week of the school summer holidays for many children in the UK. Armed response vehicles, 13 ambulances, and the fire service rushed to the dance class, which was being held for children aged 6 to 10. Now, the ironic thing is, the guy that actually helped in everything is actually a Jake as well. So it's kind of ironic. Um, I'm not going to read into all of it, but the events ongoing. But basically, the reader says Chief Constable Serena Kennedy told a conference that officers responding to the calls were shocked to find that multiple people, many of whom were children, had been subjected to a ferocious attack and had suffered serious injuries. It is understood that the children were attending a Taylor Swift event at a dance school when the offender, armed with a knife, walked into the premises and started to attack children. She said, "You gotta be a different kind of beast, man, to really go there with children, all right? So wherever this is where it's, it is a lot, all right? We believe that the adults who were injured were trying to were trying were bravely trying to protect the children who were being attacked." She added, as a mum of two daughters and the nana of a 5-year-old granddaughter, I cannot begin to imagine the pain, suffering the families of the victims are currently going through, and I want to send them our heartfelt condolences and sympathies. Now, this even brings to mind. Um, Let me read on a bit. Miss Kennedy said, the 17-year-old suspect, who police said was born in Cardiff, will now be questioned by detectives. Merseyside police said it was not looking for anyone else in connection to the attack, and that the motivation for the incident remains unclear. Miss Kennedy added counter-terrorism police Northwest had offered their support to Merseyside police, but the incident was not currently being treated as terror related. Um, so yeah, that's more or less it. As you can see, this guy just launched an attack on a lot of children. So yeah, it's within the same region, Manchester. See, Manchester's not too far. Um, so, like I said, with the whole airport situation and now this, it's really perpetuating, immigrant like disdain and you know looking down the nose. Now, even with that said, I mentioned this. I'll just show you the video so you can see if it catches. Yeah, it's crazy because where they actually had the protest is where I walk, where me and a brother walked towards our camp to the right, where over by that side. So yeah, but we obviously missed it by a couple hours because it wasn't ran jam packed when we was over there. But it's like the road over, but you go there, you grab a coffee or whatever, use a toilet, that kind of thing. But yeah, so you had that going, and even now, this same man, all right, Tommy Robertson, has basically fled the UK, all right, because he basically, I'll read a little bit of it. It's not really relevant, but actually it is slightly. So let me read. Let me jump straight to it. Yeah, a judge has issued an arrest warrant for Tommy Robertson after he left the UK following a flagrant contempt of court. The High Court has heard the far-right activist, 41, whose real name is Stephen Yaxley Lennon, was due to appear at the Royal Courts of Justice in London on Monday for a hearing but failed to attend. The case came when the Solicitor General launched legal action against Robinson in June over an alleged breach of a court order after he lost a libel battle in 2021. Thousands of his supporters attended a march in central London on Saturday, the day before Robinson was arrested after being stopped at a port in Kent. Robinson was due to appear before the High Court on Monday after being accused of continuing to talk online about a libel case he lost in 2021. Now, this is the point. It's getting to the point. Yeah, the court heard that Robinson has left the country after committing flagrant contempt of court relating to a film played at a protest in central London. Um, these articles do the same thing, man. Uh, so this is it. In 2021, Syrian refugee Jamal Hijazi successfully sued Robinson after the then schoolboy was assaulted at Almonderbury Community School in Huddersfield, West Yorkshire, in October 2018. After a clip of the incident went viral, Robinson made false claims about Mr. Hijazi, leading to the libel case. All right, so these were like some race. I believe they were like um, racially charged immigration rhetoric kind of thing. Robinson was ordered to pay Mr. Hijazi 100,000 pounds in damages and his legal fee costs, while an injunction was also issued preventing Robinson from repeating the allegations he made against the then teenager. Right? So that's basically where it is. He basically ignored it and now it's kind of on top for him. But this is all,